2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's go time, everyone. Let's head out onto the course. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam. And out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, here we are at Innisbrook Resort, and there are few tests on the PGA Tour tougher than the Copperhead course.
Anytime you name a golf course after a, I don't know, lethal snake, you might be onto something at how difficult it might be. Yeah, again, it's in lovely Tampa, but this golf course, there's nothing friendly about it. It's so demanding, I think, off the tee, because you have tee shots that work one way, and then you also have the fairway that tilts the opposite way. It just sometimes doesn't make any sense, and it's hard to play this golf course if you're not driving it very well. But if you're chipping and putting it, then you really might like it. But it's fun, it's hard, but it's named after a dangerous snake, so I'm not going to say it's really fun. Would you? I would not.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. That was a solid shot. Out of the bunker and onto the surface. John, have you got a read on this one?
This one's breaking left to right.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Oh, what about the outcome of this one? It's looking pretty sweet. This would be a great up and down. A par putt awaits. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Didn't that look good for a long time? Wow, that almost went in the hole. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. And that will drop him to 2 over now for the tournament.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
It's a little wayward.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Sitting at 3 over for the event. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
38 feet to go. This is going to be good.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And back to the play, shall we? Lining up the birdie putt here. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Okay, time to return to the action. Sitting at 2 over for the day.
Oh, I like the start line on this one. Just going to break left now.
And that should secure the par on this one. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left are going to be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Oh, that is beautiful.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is to make a deposit in the birdie account.
Currently at +1 for the day. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Putting for birdie. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's 1 stroke ahead of his rival and playing partner.
This is a lengthy putt here. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
On a good line.
Par putt coming up here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Alrighty, Rich, this is crunch time. We're through 9 holes today, and this player's on the wrong side of the cut line.
I don't think they're nervous because they're so far out of it. It would take a miracle for them to make the cut.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Oh, that was so close to going in. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Yeah, he's looking good. Just birdied his last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. This putt is of 9 feet. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Is that right? I think so. This is a fairly lengthy putt here.
He's got this to halve Justin Thomas.
Looking good. Getting better.
Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Now 5 strokes behind. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
This shot is about 140 yards out.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Okay, that'll work. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Well, that one's come off the blade with intent. Yes, what a putt. Trailing by 4 strokes. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Here's Justin Thomas. 5 shots off the pace. Let's get back to it, shall we? And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Looks like this one's going up the hill and breaking left to right.
Oh, wow, that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Sitting at 5 under for the day. Looking good. Ah, it's disappointing. So close to a birdie. Just a short par putt needed on this hole. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. And this putt to move into the top 20. Starting this one way out to the right. That one went by with a bit of speed, didn't it?
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Currently at -5 now for the day. Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Tracking. And that drops through birdie. Finds himself in a share of 11th place on the leaderboard. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. Well, this will be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
From here, at least, it looks like this one's going to go to the right as it heads up that hill.
Put a good stroke on this one.
Looking good.
Wow, what a putt. He's currently tied for 4th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
We've made our way to the final tee here of Innisbrook's Copperhead course, and Rich, no real reprieve.
Not at all. Tee shots have to favor the right-hand side, staying short of those bunkers down the right. The bunkers on the left will see a lot of action, and good luck getting it on the green from there. This green is probably one of the nastiest on the golf course, as it's got a severe tilt from back to front and left to right as well. This is truly one of the best par 4 finishing holes on the PGA Tour.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Chance to move to 8 under here. Ooh. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. And finishing up with a par here today. So there you have it, another round in the books. Time to go sign the scorecard, Rich.
Little work to do, there's no doubt about it, but still plenty of good golf to reflect on today with 3 days to go.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Great to have you back with us. Good play by our leader, who finds themselves 12 deep at the moment as we get things underway on 2K Sports. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Might not have enough out of the rough on this one.
That's bad luck. That's a really bad lie in the bunker. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Teeing off on the par 4 second now.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. John, have you got a good read on this one?
And this putt should go left to right here.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Currently at 7 under for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And we've arrived now at the third. It's a par 4. Well, that's a handy shot. And that is a goal shot in line with the hole. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. And that will take him to 8 under. And now onto the par 3 4th hole.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Going with the 7. A birdie putt awaits. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Looks like he's got about 32 feet to the cup.
Oh, has given that one a bit of a wide berth.
That was long range for him. That's good stuff.
Okay, let's head to the next. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. We've arrived now at the par 5 5th hole. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. He's setting up for his second shot. And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 6th is a par 4.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's in a tie for 14th place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
We've arrived now at the 7th in the par 4. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
That should set up another chance. Well, an important part here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. And it's a 1-stroke par far for our leader over the field. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, I think this one's going to be going left to right.
Now 4 back after that hole. Hole number 9 is a par 4. always frustrated by missing a green.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. And that brings to an end that hole. Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
I want to be the greyhound. I'm sprinting away if I possibly can. This player's 3 back. They need to start sprinting. That dog will hunt.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Well, a little off the target with that one. This would be a great up and down. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? It's just about 3 feet away.
Can he save his par?
Sitting at 10 under par for the event. Welcome to the par 5, 11th hole.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
This is his second shot. 3 shots off the lead. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Ooh. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. He's in a tie for 9th place at the moment.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Time for the second shot at the 12th.
Got the muscles out there. Great shot from the lie.
And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Time for the second shot here at the 13th.
Starting this one way out to the right. Let's see if it turns.
An opportunity to make a par here. And that putt will drop. Well done. He's currently in a share of 6th. Let's begin the 14th.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The 3rd shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your 2nd shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your 3rd in there close.
Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
Yeah, looking good right now, making some significant moves out there at the moment.
Well, he knows this is a good chance here. He gets this up and down. He'll pull to within 1 of the lead.
A little excitement going on right now.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
All right, this one's starting way out to the left.
4 feet to the cup.
This is for par.
It's time for a one-shotter. Needs to make a move soon. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of fourth. Well, this looks pretty handy. Gee, it's got some good speed about it. Oh, so close. Well judged. That putt drops, and now 12 under par, heading down the stretch.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
On the tee now, the par 4 16th.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Is this one going to hang on to the fairway? Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Well, this is right down the pipe. Beautiful shot. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Sitting at minus 13 for the tournament. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Standing over his second shot. Just 3 back from the leader.
Nicely done.
And this putt for a final score of 64. And as that putt finds the bottom of the cup, he ends up at 14 under for the tournament. Rich, obviously close but no cigar, but you've just got to hand it to this player for making that final round charge.
Luke, always fun to watch a player get hot in the final round. Unfortunately, didn't continue all the way through, not getting the victory, but still lots of positives on the day.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.